LinkedIn presents.
It's not always easy to feel good about how you look and to embrace your current reality. I spent a long time looking for me as I struggled through menopause. Now that I've finally found myself again, I've realized that I'd like the new version of myself even better. By embracing who you are and what you look like now, it's possible to be the bold, beautiful, confident person your younger self dreamed of becoming.
Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm Michael Kovnat, and this is the Next Big Idea Daily. Quick masterclasses from the best new books written and read by the authors themselves. Don't forget to hit follow in your podcast player and sign up for our free newsletter using the link in the episode notes. Now, aging can be tough for all of us, but for women, it comes with some very specific challenges and opportunities that don't always get talked about. Hot flashes, brain fog, insomnia, mood swings, these aren't just random symptoms. They're signs of a major hormonal shift, one that affects nearly every part of a woman's life, from work to relationships to identity. Tamsen Fadal knows this story intimately. She's an Emmy-winning journalist, a documentary filmmaker, and something of a midlife mentor on social media. But it wasn't until menopause hit her, live, on air, in the middle of a newscast, that she realized just how little support and information is out there for women going through this transition. Her new book is a guide to rewriting the menopause narrative from shame and silence to strength and reinvention. It's called How to Menopause, Take Charge of Your Health, Claim Your Life, and Feel Even Better Than Before. And she's here to share her insights on how to thrive during this chapter of life right after this quick break.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Leah Smart, host of Everyday Better, an award-winning podcast dedicated to personal development. Join me every week for captivating stories and research to find more fulfillment in your work and personal life. Listen to Everyday Better on the LinkedIn Podcast Network, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Jessie Hempel, host of the Hello Monday podcast. Start your week with the Hello Monday podcast. We'll navigate career pivots. We'll learn where happiness fits in. Listen to Hello Monday with me, Jessie Hempel, on the LinkedIn Podcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Tamsen Fadal, a journalist, author, and documentary filmmaker. After more than 3 decades as a news anchor, I made the decision to pivot my career toward women's advocacy, building a resource so women can thrive during menopause and midlife. My new book, How to Menopause, Take Charge of Your Health, Reclaim Your Life, and Feel Even Better Than Before, is the guide that teaches women not just to survive, but to thrive during menopause and beyond. Menopause is a new beginning. Many women see menopause as an ending, the end of their reproductive years, youth, or even desirability. But it can be a period for rediscovery and growth. It can be scary in the moment when you're grappling with fluctuating hormones or symptoms you don't understand. But once you acknowledge that you're going through a major life transition and make a plan to reduce your symptoms, you can recognize menopause for what it truly is, a journey to freedom. You've passed the expected social milestones, such as marriage and children, dealt with the decision of whether to pursue them or not, and you're free to write your own script, to invent your own life. Since entering menopause, I've started a new career, married the love of my life, and found larger meaning and purpose. Research shows that postmenopausal women are generally happier, and you can be too. You have the power to take charge and transform this journey into a vibrant, inspiring chapter, turning your postmenopausal years into the most beautiful time of your life. Menopause symptoms are treatable. The medical system is not designed to treat women in midlife, but that doesn't mean you can't get treatment if you learn to advocate for yourself. Menopause affects all women differently. There are 34 plus symptoms linked to menopause and perimenopause, the period prior to menopause that typically happens when women are between the ages of 40 and 50, and women may experience any combination of them. Most of these symptoms can be managed, but doctors often don't have the training to recognize that these symptoms are related to menopause, much less treat them. I saw 6 doctors before I finally got the menopause-specific help I needed, and I experience symptoms like hot flashes, brain fog, and night sweats that are commonly associated with menopause. If you experience heart palpitations, anxiety, or acne, doctors may not even recognize that menopausal hormone fluctuations are causing the symptoms. It's shocking to learn just how little education doctors receive on menopause, even doctors who specialize in women's health. More than half of doctors only experience one lecture about it in medical school, if they received any training whatsoever. As a reminder, every woman will go through menopause, so doctors are not being educated on the symptoms of a transition that will impact half the population. There is no one-size-fits-all solution to treating menopause symptoms. I found hormone therapy life-changing for me, but each woman will need to decide what's right for her. If possible, I'd strongly recommend finding a certified menopause practitioner. If that isn't possible, I'd recommend learning as much as possible so you can advocate for yourself and ensure you get the treatment you need. We not only deserve to feel better on a daily basis, but to have access to the information and the strategies that will help us stay healthy well into our old age. Workplaces should do more to support menopause. It's good business. There are currently 41 million women over the age of 40 in the workforce. Starting in perimenopause, fatigue, difficulty sleeping, poor concentration, and poor memory can affect our performance at work. But many of us keep our symptoms a secret from our employers and coworkers because of the stigma around menopause. I know because I lived it. I was afraid of the repercussions at work, especially that I might be viewed as less competent or less relevant than before. Yet hiding the symptoms doesn't make them go away. As a result, an astonishing 1 in 5 women in the U.S. has left or considered leaving a job due to menopause symptoms. The higher up you are in the organization chart, the more likely you are to quit a job because of perimenopause or menopause symptoms, which also means companies are losing top talent, costing them money and productivity. From providing menopause benefits to simply creating a workplace where women feel comfortable sharing their experiences with menopause and can openly work to find solutions, there are numerous ways companies can better support women in menopause. Menopause is an opportunity to make a midlife edit. Beyond health, menopause comes with new challenges and changes that we don't always understand. It impacts all areas of a woman's life: work, nutrition, beauty, and lifestyle, sleep, relationships, self-esteem, self-image, and life purpose. The workout routine and skincare routine that worked when you were 20 may not work effectively anymore, but it's possible to adapt and reevaluate your lifestyle to come out better, stronger, and more fulfilled on the other side. Menopause can be an opportunity to update your makeup, style, and wellness routine. It's not always easy to feel good about how you look and to embrace your current reality. I spent a long time looking for me as I struggled through menopause. Now that I've finally found myself again, I've realized that I'd like the new version of myself even better. By embracing who you are and what you look like now, it's possible to be the bold, beautiful, confident person your younger self dreamed of becoming. Menopause impacts men too. Women experience menopause, but men live with us, work with us, and often experience what we are dealing with, whether they know it or not. Men want to know how to help women in their lives. They often feel confused by rejection in the bedroom or by the fact that their partners love them one day and are angry at them the next. Nearly 35% of divorces each year happen when couples are ages 55 or older. And since 1990, the divorce rate of people over 50 has doubled. There are numerous factors that could lead to divorce at this stage of life: reprioritization, growing apart, and kids having grown. However, menopause symptoms such as irritability, anxiety, and loss of libido could also play a role. This doesn't mean that women are irrational or don't know their mind, but menopause can lead to loss of intimacy or give women newfound clarity that helps them realize what they are no longer willing to tolerate. Additionally, the strain of dealing with the physical symptoms of menopause can exacerbate existing issues. When I started talking about menopause, I didn't think men would be interested in what I had to say until I started seeing one comment after another in my inbox from men asking for advice.
Thank you, Tamsen. Okay, everyone, you can get a copy of How to Menopause wherever you get your books. That's our show for the day. If you got something out of it, please leave a rating or review in your podcast player so others can find it too. And go to nextbigideaclub.com to find out about our hardback subscription club. That's where we send you the best new nonfiction books as selected by our curators, Malcolm Gladwell, Adam Grant, Susan Cain, and Daniel Pink. Check it out at nextbigideaclub.com. I'm Michael Kovnat. See you tomorrow.